Hi, it's Andrea here. After death of the body, consciousness returns to life in a new physical form. A human soul can only reincarnate in a human body. Certain traditions and religions offer the possibility of returning into an animal or plant, but that's not so. By other religions, I mean Hinduism, Jainism, Sikhism and Buddhism. It's a central tenet for some of them. Rebirth, I like to call it. The ego is born on this earth many times. It's denied by many Christians who misunderstand the teachings of the Gospels. Nonetheless, the putting on of flesh in cycles by higher human soul, buddhi, manas, or ego is taught in the Bible, as in other ancient scriptures. Resurrection only means rebirth of the ego in another form. So the entity that reincarnates is the higher ego, not the personalities. People may reincarnate in very different social and financial conditions from one life to the next, according to the karma they've generated. The karmic impulse of the ego, which governs its future existence. The actual social status of any being is a result of karma, Karma. The law being that like attracts like. Going through reincarnations or incarnations doesn't imply a growth of the soul. It is, in fact, the more consciousness is attached to physical life, the faster it will reincarnate. Reincarnations take place in long periods past, in the intermediate and invisible realms and spheres. Calculating the number of reincarnation of a person on this planet we have to go back to each of the 7 root races, 7 lives in each of the 49 sub-races, or 7 times 7 times 7 equaling 343, and add 7 more. And then a series of lives in offshoot and branch-like races, making the total incarnations of man in each stational planet 777. It's all rounds, and you can read about them in many spiritual, esoteric texts and ancient books, Talmud, Bhagavad Gita, sorry. So many you can read about that. I'm just triggering responses to questions, and the answers I give only suggest for you to go out and investigate for yourself. A dying child, for example, or a baby that has died at birth, comes back immediately. It's more immediate. The reincarnating ego has very little sense or choice in any matter that concerns reincarnation in the selection of one's future family. But there are allotted ones that go through a list and a contract of the people you want surrounding you in your lifetime, your job, the school you want to be in, your religion, all those aspects are regarded. You know, you come into the world as a light with the breath, and the breath leaves you, and all you're left with is that connection of consciousness with the Supreme Master, the Creator.